Okay, see, my son saw the bio now, the latest now, a dear bro. Of course, when him say, at home, me the one some the bro, see, your first video, no DNS, say, the for some so bro is say, and somebody they be brave, now the question, of course, you know, said this is as usual, back to back to back. Latest sports updates, yay! You say, Crano. My last video, check a comment. We say four consecutive wins. You know, I was say you dedicated back to back. The Madrid for say Barca for back to back to back to back. Hey, I want for no. I feel the Barca for much syncophonicity so next season. And then yeah, actually train normal. You who are no fan sa. Also soon you'll be a who sa. And I'm a grody day. What I said, this season here. Barca fought Madrid. So papa. Hey, Mama shall say stories and I'm from Robbie Brain and Echoes. Most a program because it's CA. I'm an okay say. To say the Waba England na PFA, Professional Football Association, France for no UNFP, and you and so Professional Football Association that France no year season. Awards night, you know, na best player in the French League, I call Eddie Ama Ousmane Dembele, the Dazed Aji Young Player of the Year, best coach Eddie I call Eddie Ama Louis Enrique, for my you know, and your PhD for almost awards you know, team of the season French League, Chevalier. Goalkeeper Edema Lale, right back Echo, Edema Hakim, left back Nuno Mendes, 4 and 5, William Pachu, any Marquinhos, Afi midfield, no, Fabi Vitinha, Ruben Neves, Ryan Cherky, and anyone, Bradley Bacola, Ousmane Dembele, any Dazed Doi. Even the top players, you know, 11, you know, and no crown, 2 players outside PH in the BEM, Ryan Cherky of Olympic Lyon, and a goalkeeper of Lale in California, Kofona Najini, I just say, I was in the it is what it is. And Kofona sweeping in I was no a guswa fan, okay? In the update, I will say after that, and the baby I had one summer, so Edward Guswa Ecoso there, since a tom wide bro. Okay. Let's move on. Mami, Eric Garcia and Lami Yamal. So, right after the game, we interview, and Garcia and Sancho for Kubis and Master, and which sounds like right back now. How does it feel playing as a right back now with him, Lami Yamal? I don't say Lami Yamal, they say they will prove their true say, or no, if you ask me, be to me stop, or say to the beer, Lami Yamal, Jibol, and no, I catch a master. Possible now, I get to say, or you see, beware, they say, oh, small boy, possible, penny me in a home, possible, and farmer, now, or candy, a diagro. Also, I wanted to meet Jibol or passing Manu, or no one, and pampas of Sakwana Fabola, or no one could be crowns, hey, Aquani Bobo. And also, Aquani Yambo to be craft fella, Miss Master, penny will have possible, mammy. And so, Aquani fee on one the born never come pampa, not Wakako ye beans, you know. Look, also no den Obeka. And it's a Lami Amala Fabo, no, a trainer at the goal about, or no, quite the Aquacasa. Indeed, Kenya Makura, I said the guy is fantastic. And Lami Yama name on Sebasta. What's in the Unyaneka? Also, your ball, I won't pass in there. Uncle Pampas, so be na go now was saying, then I was say Sagoon. And also, no dear. Oh, you know what? A born a betun one or I said, Abby. Mammy shoot to Bono. And I'll say a bad team so shoot one who shoot to you. Or shoot to you some pampa and a born so echo to at them. And Obubi San is okay. Says a Champions League now wins me uncle Franco Champions League final. No win way. Ebie pono de ma yen nyina nka so sise de akata Champions League no so ana na o se kakra esan say Champions League na ayafi ya ebo baako and it takes while ansana ya bone at the games ne mu ebie ba league no omo ba na omo ebedu pepe so we into Champions League no eja now they wanted to win it omanjia they can also take the league as a solace into no or say no so very important so wetimi age ne bom ojitum so munya nji wieye. But some prepare for games at dome when it was Aduma. They go again. It's all some finish the league, the Cromo and so and your modern Yamia Yawada. Of course, they are going to prepare for that game now. And I'm also and the Amo, Lami Yamal, and someone else Cano. Femi Lopez, or say, or come on the crepa, Inter Milan, lose no lose you, or say, a comumu papa, a huge blow. Nemo. you focus on winning the Spanish La Liga. I don't need this to say, I want money to see. I'll say, look, go now, or say now, on one, no, come on, you crap. I saw one said, where was a body in Sassao. Now, where I so I could go, but in Pinu for say, a foul only be a cap, or see the Yan said team they win. They hear part said team they win. It's and go no, or my G, yes, or man just so and ja team they win. That is the most important thing. What I say, or say no. When you're used to winning games, it's a game we ban on win here. I am not in Yama and Koye crown form out through our dressing room. And I'm okay, no problem. Marty, say Jimmy Carragher say. Nancy Gabriel Magalhaes a pre-free Arsenal team anymore. Yen na yen free ni William Saliba the performance number form. Also Gabriel Magalhaes so ni wa. Ayana Saliba performance no aso what down take kakra. Efa boy ni ball now no. I'm say hey Radi Carragher na to be na no ya pa o. Akwanzam ya okay. It was say only the Saliba no say they won the year because Gabriel ni wa boy ni ball now but I don't go miss and say, hey, wow, player. Trent Alexander-Arnold and the Liverpool fans see a cry for ball and I don't say back until Liverpool supporters now, so no, I shouldn't dear, but boy, what the ball, Ediama Liverpool, no IG trophies, the few say, sa place, not dear. And you say you boo or cry. In any case, on free club with the Munkoy, or be free or but to see, or that's social Liverpool Jesse. Into the internet supporters, no, and so a rule, so on the side, and you'll say, and no party, or he does not support that. Well, anyway, and twice when I'm for the also so when him say Tottenham for, ready, and then Tottenham for the Palace for, but one guy's a Tottenham, the Manchester United team is on one sampa season week. Or one brutal. Tottenham what if you Crystal Palace have been by you for so as almost lose 2-0. Now, and then supporters, you know, Omuko Stadium, you know, and Omade Banner Kesiakobo say, Merci, PSG, thank you, PSG. It's Omudu group PSG for us. My idea pass, my master Lanko finals. My idea, papa, we, Mohamed dear crazy when him cry win to me and share. There's some crazy. Sorry, what can I say? Maybe Okache, Lami Yamal say, Oba share the classic only be no Oba. Lami Yamal and boss Oba signing the JC Eddie Aman, and Lami Yamal so catch it. Okay. What Basu make sure say, what's what they with JC, those days ni JC, but now was signing the Aman into a ban in the exchange. Well, and then when we right after the game when we share Lami Yamal was signing JC no Eddie Aman Henry and Henry is so then the JC no, and so Eddie Aman, come. Well, there's still Rodrigo Goes. Echo catch a Madrid for and say, as a still on one, feeling okay enough to play in the Classico. It's right after the Celta Vigo game, you know, and I'll catch a penny for saying, as a no any year to play the Misakwa in an engine. Also, on feeling right, but I was so you're training. Also, on feeling right to about the Classico game. I'm saying, hey, Master, I can't some you, huh? Yeah, trying to be alone, so Zabi alone to be determined whether he's supposed to stay in the club or probably they would want to move him on. Yeah, but trying, Carlo Ancelotti, Uncle Bisa the same thing said, Master Rodrigo, and I said, boy, no, nah, he was not in good shape. Until now they decided, say, if the boy is not in good shape, the Omanimo Bonibi, what I say, son say, yeah, those players are available, and I said, some more Bonibi. Also, way at the last Classico, all ball to the rest end of the season. Now, I say, interest season abanewie, they need to finish well. I see games are coming, you know. I was so more concentrated, now I'm finishing games in the world. And yes, someone disappointment we na games at Madrid anymore. So I say, oh, we have a chance to be a one, come share our chances no. And committing results no 4-4. But in all, no, official results in the end, you want to justify why results in the end. So, and you could be some Vinicius Junior. Are they in a winning free game anymore? And so, Vinicius Junior now complaining, said the uncle, yeah. What I say, and until they decided, say, oh, you Vinny, and so Edney free game, or say, and your boy, but now boy, and air complaining, baby. And I was also, HM say, look, game, you know. Now a highly competitive game. I'll say between those two teams, you know, be a great place. I don't know game, you know, and so a year, but I feel say the team now compete here and anka enye, but they competed into feel say yeah the defenders now say mo bianga rain fee said the players be brave and they prepare the defenders be brave prepare it's really affected the team. Well, if you want to have a context about this conversation Carlo Ancelotti is having, we will say Tchouaméni next game will be against Mallorca. He will not be available because of the yellow card. Into Omobo Nibi. Already Dani Carvajal is out, Folomendi out, Camavinga, Eder Militao, Antonio Rudiger, why can't I remember the David Alaba. Inti Aka so players available for the Mallorca game. Asensio, Jesus Valeo, Fran Garcia, Lucas Vázquez. You understand? And since you know, minimum Madrid for no season, you know, like the engineer, but they need to finish well. And it looks like finishing well crab be difficult. Kakradi abomo. You have some flex say or to set you know, and you finish product yet. Or say there are lots of things that we want we set you know improve. Now, Oshabo said, "Yamia do my next season." Team, no, ebe correct. So, I'm from so bebree. So there are lots of things, pa, because as I turn across, has to be sans coach. What said ye? Then we consider goals, pa. And I'm share 4, and I'm consider me answer. Into only be aka. Yeah, the problem stares away in your face. Say, some consider a lot of goals. Into say mistakes in the bebree. Why don't be sans say? She say when we need 4 classicals at what was so. Now, how do you feel about such achievements? And also, on him say results we. My supporters nenia GE pa, ama fans nenia GE pa. Nemum a year de ono na dreams see and say a quite ben obefa so improve next game Barcelona for a bubble or send any ideas to say a one in this year pa. Or say no, there was say games that don't when him no boys no funny serious and yes have a Madrid into more quack that debi or say game no boy no. They need the intensity of boys no at the ball. It stands and I'm saying 2 or 3 or 4 days be your mobile ball. Or say na easy, but the players the intensity of the ball, the Madrid game, you know. Not the near papa. Well, anyway, I know some hands to flick, and so I concentrate be some Sobeka, and I'll be job to me say, so big job on saying Cassis say the whole of Europe, Barcelona and Yetima, the most enjoyable watching them one. And I'll say, any debiane enjoyable, sir. Sometimes, or you to say, almost struggle sometimes, pa. Inti on cassette de be Barcelona enjoyable to watch. Also, there are times to crown not in a bench. Always a bono mobono. Ayana enjoy but football here. Also, you cannot eliminate mistakes and errors from football. Inti a cinemum or no ayana or try as much as possible say obey minimize the errors or no. And no some I don't be saying about Lamine Yamal. And I say here. Aquadano onya kwada or say ayana a young believer say Kwavoka 17-year-old obey the oil. But also no. So Lamine Yamal in Yakwara. Zabra, I can know so Lamine Yamal de on Yakwara. Aquana 17-year-old or so born Aquara born no. The left one no and so I was 3 pa. All be son Saden Lewandowski. Ojafu epegola shekochito Lewandowski pegola shaman for Silva bro na Kylian Mbappe oba obetu nti na Lewandowski wa mana mbebo ni bi and I was ye hwe Ferran Torres bobo pa and only ade here pa Ferran Torres bobo Lewandowski afraid of injury eba onyendru na level yet no instead of talking about Lewandowski ye hwe Ferran na ono so bobo hey Hans Flick and I can't in some side, you can walk out, share, and then Vinicius Junior, pan, na ye frame, now all Barcelona supporters, now Aquabi was Chegodiola Jason Nibi, and oh, say, I don't retreat Vinny, you know, say Ballon d'Or now one, you know, nobody beach ball, Eddie Abba, say, Diana, they be an movie, and nobody saw beach ball on the ditch, and they say, Beji, someone also watch Ballon d'Or, no. Eti uza kwani group Vinicius Junior na action na Vinicius Junior so woni no so ya dey rooms Vinny de uhuru ni kekre bia na wanya no just say akwani emotionally this guy oh no I have some anyway yeah my first story is the first say premiership no the way things are going especially the race for Champions League you know gets it very, very interesting because this early today, Chelsea lost to Newcastle by 2-0. early goal and late goal. And I'm sure, sir, one thing that got people talking, Nicholas Jackson red card that Okodi. But we Chelsea supporters, say Chelsea unqualifier, and was said the entire team put blame on Nicholas Jackson. I don't know whether you do agree or not, but Charlie Nico, can they be so swear, senior man? I deal with crab, I have uncle fire or some. Well, says league table, no, they in Liverpool forward. Let me get you because say Arsenal, Liverpool, well, anyway, maybe these two teams, it is what it is. Liverpool 83, they won the league. Second, Arsenal 68. Whoa, Newcastle 66, Manchester City 65. They also enum Chelsea 63, Aston Villa also 63, Nottingham Forest 62. Now, this is what it means. Table no the TSC and the na just say Chelsea ebe qualify, but I got 2 games now can be beat me see. I could be 2 games. Chelsea the Man U ni Nottingham. Obeko Nottingham for fee. And no na there I am shishie kakra beba. No na ya na Man U dey say no we see asane dey. I say we can the immigrant there me one. Teams ni bia osusu sem come win say the City for go ya da performer Sunderland Southampton for no ball draw. What I say? Result ni bia o ha. I star be kakra say what do you imagine? Newcastle 66, Manchester City 65, Chelsea 63, Aston Villa 63. Adie way pa. Ayirio masa obia last 2 games what obedi rough no. Maybe obeto no. One when the Champions League they won't qualify. I know na Nike contested and then some risker or say bus stadium beat say St. James. Na enye easy even playing against 11 players Gina Park so enye easy. Inti Chelsea for the yellow card no with me ball for about 60 minutes. I was stadium was still no man concede goal. No more ball no see Chelsea create chances no. Of course about the place na but so ye pa name me very unfortunate to say I will try Nanso so ya na anyi nemo was say I was still on one omu keep GD no say be Chelsea next game no almost wait to be apeki the needed when of course they play against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge coach say attention in United start game no so very important at the match Chelsea so we get the needed result could be say na Nicholas Jackson red card also who is saying and I'll say she say no so close chapter because Nicholas Jackson they are going to miss him for the rest of the season 2 games now can on to me mobile nibi but say referee they decided say a red card and Naja Okobisa and call for so convinced to say a red card and dia obetim back aka I didn't know how to say a red and I say he want to concentrate on the subsequent games at that Chelsea anyway son say Nicholas Jackson he will not be parts. Name or say the feeling pa and the one must see and say Chelsea person qualify at the Combo Champions League next season. I was a games at that Chelsea and in 2 games thing I was some finding ways of winning the games and yes sir they cannot qualify until the next 2 games at that Chelsea you know and crucial games at the match Chelsea. And as training in Bisa and say we need Nicholas Jackson akasa or say then they see potty how this record must on the boy in Kasai. Also na nkasai na sisi anga sakasa oti oni yetigo sisi ane die look na tension in this idea so say nyame adom ade chi a obefra Nicholas Jackson oni ne di nkomo de po ade crop party you see but also for now ne die oni Nicholas Jackson ne nkasai or hwa de foforo or dwen ade foforo enti yebisa the next question on person be dwell so much on the Nicholas Jackson well Marco Curiella air balance and for say Nicholas Jackson or Shawadi, one na kasa one in particular, no one Nico Akasa, or see then see, who coach is on Kahohe. And a Marco Curiella say, on the Nakasa, one Kahe, Nico and Kahe and Chirano, what I say, the Obetia Kaba, Nicholas Jackson, or see Nicholas Jackson, the Wolfupa, Ashano, say we could do Red Kadama Chelsea, and so Elusu game, or say Nicholas Jackson per se, they be our what Chelsea team, the same a Chelsea team, no, and so be team winning games, any Chelsea, I'll come back to the Champions League. Now, or say, or you 2 passes and 11 now, a Bianca game, no, Chelsea made me I the needed comeback. Nanso, ja. Intimi and Sisa, Nanyahi, and no answer Marco Curiella, and so Eka. And since they say they are going to lose Nicholas Jackson for the rest of the games, Nemom do bet me can say They have the quality players to also continue for the rest of the season. I know, and some Marco Curiella, and so at the moment, every week is important to us. As they say, Champions League in the qualification, no, and you dependent on one kasa players. And into games now, and you're more objective. They say every single game, I was at Chelsea. And so you get the needed win from it. And then Nottingham Forest for your pawn game. When you said Leicester City last minute, then Nottingham for now. Teams Leicester City for making your third goal for mistakes go for him. Until I'm called relegation. Now when you said your pawn game, then the moon say Nottingham for paying Evangelos, club owner no. Hey, wait, Sa Evangelos boy na you papa say asam na make a cry. I said ono ni akoma kra o. Hey, we dwe who has Otis Park. I thought say me okochecha the place no. Muya no say okwa no we gina baby a coach no kakra say masa e dey na muya ne sa no ne sa tene coach ne say e dey na mu di se bunu sa na say mu asasa den. All of a sudden, Nottingham for a Champions League abo afi team na tiako omu lusua nso omu lusua and akwa no catch coaches master I didn't house ano hey Evangelos to train na mu run dressing room krana obe fire coach na wa fire coach ne akwa no park no so obia cameras for hono and wakọ fire coach ne master I didn't house ano Ginger Park no so mo lusu games ni sa mo yaba say Champions League no cry yemfiri ke Europa cry se na esi keka kwe wan hwe na cry na Europa cry team mobi e dey na mo ye ne sa no wa fire asa team ba ko so a sampa ye Manchester United no mo no say no why wadwin say Europa no ana mo didi ho se no besi ahwe this season pa sa wutifie we lusu games man ko 9 e wo Trafford ko a that's the last time ABC Manchester United abako semu 1931 why shisa are West Ham United for until this game na 8 games no win to me winning game teams are now some with premiership na West Ham Tottenham na Man U na West Ham na all sano on what Man U for sheni Ruben Amorim ba Manchester United league see the league nkomo na edia we win 6 in 25 games, we win 6, about draw 6, and we lose Marco 13. Marco 13. Dang. Kwaka, they say, Bibia, and Europa. Europa. I mean, just imagine and say, this is a Manchester United, Europa, and so one team, and 21. Let's just say, what kind of season is this? Because you see, Manchester United, at also 16th, a day. 36 games, we win 10. About draw 9. And we lose Marco 17. A day. 17 losses. Oh. 16 so. On the Tottenham so to 17th. A share from you know Kobo Europa final. We. Okay. Anyway, and something there. We all day here because I think said the numbers need here. It's bad, the numbers. And then Liverpool for only Arsenal, and it's just like we told you, Arsenal for more God of Honor. Come on. As they say, champions of England. Now I did about going very interested in Wanford and say, supporters don't have you Liverpool supporters. Then they Mikel Arteta and Robert and I'm actually. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Titi no yesi flower girl said titi no. There's a Mikel Arteta de bia wodi obi ye wedding na wodi echire na wodi echire wodi da be na wo so be wodi Mikel Arteta fa Liverpool supporters and there omo wi Arteta wo. What? Obokuru. Let me say, wait, Arsenal. Who ya pon ya na mahu say Arsenal for say your jubilate statistics back. We say Arsenal. Say they've gone 746 days unbeaten against the top 6 clubs. 746 days unbeaten against the top 6 clubs, and Arsenal are jubilating over this record. I'm saying, wait, so who? the many BBC so na to the be abeso me feel say a problem no. I say they are not pushing the coaches enough because everything record way so a celebrity. Oh. French football, me catch me start video, me catch some go so mo awards no. Player best French player we took kwan opopo e wa mo no de ama Kylian Mbappe inti ono na mo say awards no so e de ama no kama anyway it is say but those when you dey hey okay good sisi abewu say Evangelos or the statement about Sisia very good Sisia as papa asema making not some forest owner no nkoma na me with this Sisia no papa ne the statement about Sisia from me when I mentioned okay so today is a day for celebration because after 30 years Nottingham is now guaranteed to be competing on the European stage once again, a promise I made to our supporters when we achieved promotion. With 2 more games to go in the Premier League, we must keep believing and keep dreaming right to the final kick in the final game. We are extremely proud and close to Nuno and the team, and we must all celebrate the historic achievements of the season. Everybody, the coaching staff, the players, the supporters, including myself, we were frustrated around the injury of Taiwo and the medical staff's misjudgment on Tao's ability to continue the game. This is natural. This is a demonstration of passion we feel for our club. Let's all be grateful, passionate, and keep on dreaming. We Evangelos, Papa, and so statements are also Eddie Ababont, you know, say or the issue be Google, and someone also say, no, basically, I'm proud of the team's performance. Well. As a move. Mama told me some so. I say Madrid for CC supporters me the banner kobo. I wish she say me who banner na send me the video na be anyway. Me say there's a guys be on person of the banner be kobo. Where maybe your next video no so buy it and want something because I've seen say they are going there. The supporters clearly are not happy with how things are also going. Okay, so this banner. Okay, so me who banner this is here. Or maybe we are two. Me meaning from my way. Me meaning from my way. Okay, I must say shame. Oh, supporters no fireplace and say mo gum weni mo say papa mo. We go say for pa say mo na classico mako and 9 or 1 season mo. Ya show say the we for supporters no. As a the supporters they don't accept any form of mediocrity. Master, watch the Champions League they are my next season. Obana wish here. Ya venture. Obody a ball can say pass in go for papa. Ya pon game ya na. Supporters team ya call they call ball say master. Say munu na body go park no so what. I love that. So what is not there? I won't find your man chichu. Anyway, mama to me some so nyame adomu a Tottenham Europa Cup final no me Hurricane say obo team number so mu say team no throughout the season they've had difficult moments. He understand the difficulties they've gone through. Name mom or team nechi ye papa. And we Hurricane and someone also eka well that is very nice. And then before the game La Liga player of the month you know Omodema Pedri what's I saying Pedri the award name be sharing saying before the game and Odema Pedri so yeah I'm celebrating Pedri kakra and sana game no and so ebesha saying that was what happened before the game. Anyway, well there was a story say Alejandro Bastoni Inter Milan for Bastoni and Alex Grimado you know, by Leverkusen for left wing back and Barcelona for FS almost signing these boys. I'm being told to say Barcelona for say no more plans, you know. Almost when we said they knew be asa and see Phantom Chamber be David Jonathan David, Lel for player na nyame adoma season eba na we ya. Oba be free agent, you know. Say my catch say lots of clubs are interested. Matter say away Napoli for at the bid at the command sika no mu do papa enye sika ketwa and Napoli for the man no mo person mo we are convinced boy na obegina Napoli for any more the mob no call Champions League in the next season. It's one of those conversations that ngalo su gu so a ekoso kakra na Barcelona man no pa so abɔ Real Betis for 9-0 Zidi Basa enimuka echirika ai mema ekoye handball koye basketball koye chese bibia fa de ma Barcelona what ai when I was apeke Shekima miowak anyway and Barcelona ni Real Madrid game no Madrid for supporters ne at the banner ko ball stadium go Kings of Europe and Shebaje bo Inter Milan for badge no and Madrid for and amode Madrid ni Inter Milan badge ma kan bom and amode yes ade no they akobo Kings of Europe okay by when she for some players no call Ibiza boys don't moju omani o na I say anya players ni nyina na decided say be call Ibiza na be say 13 players and decided say Ibiza no be di akire di akobi players ni niema no ya ebe ekobi Thomas Muller, Harry Kane, Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry, Rafael Guerrero, Jonas Ubik, Stanisic, Afei, Pavlovic, Eric Dyer, Dayo Pamecano, Kingsley Coman Sukobi Mihun, Conrad Lima, and so ever, and of course, Omodi H. so coin. Tom Kojo Medica cry with Ibiza, Club and Alpha Honko, boys don't Koji when you know you're not a coin there, but I'm no. Almost so quite you many papa for some kids or boys move feel you anyway mammy friends say because stories na dey baby na dey wo the time so na so me san so aba na me for so so e dey ya bere wo yankopon won shira wo ye baba